Hi guys, welcome to Cowboy Chronicles.
Out on the range where the tall grass sways, the sun sinks low, paints the end of my day. The saddle's worn, my boots are dust stained, but my heart rides home to you again. Your laugh's like a creek in the summer's heat. Your touch is soft as the earth beneath my feet. Miles of prairie can't keep me away from the girl on the ranch who steals my days.
Welcome to Cowboy Chronicles, a space where we talk about real life with honesty, clarity, and respect. Today I want to address a topic that many avoid, but that affects thousands of people online: digital security, personal value, and how some platforms can put us at risk without us even realizing it. On social media, I hear a lot of people saying that Instagram is unsafe, but let me tell you something. Cybersecurity experts have shown that Instagram is one of the most secure platforms, with advanced systems to protect your information, verify your identity, and keep your data safe. On the other hand, Onlyfans, although very popular, has been repeatedly criticized for serious flaws: hacking, leaking of private content, extortion, identity theft, misuse of personal information. I'm not saying this to judge. I'm saying it because it's a reality backed by facts. Now, putting security aside, I want to talk about an even deeper issue: the type of content that is consumed and shared. In recent years, platforms like OnlyFans have become a space where thousands of women and men choose to expose themselves in exchange for money. And I repeat, I'm not here to judge anyone. Everyone is free to make their own decisions. But I do want to express my position with absolute clarity and with the respect this topic deserves. That type of content doesn't interest me. I don't seek it out, I don't consume it, and I don't support it in any way. It's not part of my principles, nor does it fit with how I understand personal value, privacy, or relationships between people. For me, there are things that have a higher value than any monthly subscription or any photograph uploaded to the internet. Furthermore, consider that these types of platforms can create many misunderstandings. Vulgarity is normalized, something that should be treated with dignity and care becomes commonplace, and a superficial view of people is promoted as if the body were just another commodity. And frankly, none of this contributes anything positive to human relationships. On the contrary, it ends up emptying them, distancing people, and reducing them to mere entertainment. That's why my stance is firm. That world is not for me, I don't share it, and I don't want to see it as part of my life. When you talk to someone new, it's normal to have some initial distrust. We've all been there. Nobody is born trusting. Trust is built, earned, and demonstrated over time. Each person brings their own history, fears, wounds, and defenses. That's why we can't expect someone to believe in us immediately. Distrust, in many cases, is simply a natural reaction to the unknown. But there is something important to recognize. There are people who still strive to act with respect, principles, and integrity. People who don't need masks, who don't play with anyone's feelings, and who aren't driven by hidden agendas. People who, even in a world full of distrust, choose to be transparent and live by their values. And this is where the key comes in. If expressing these values, respect, honesty, dignity, healthy boundaries, becomes a source of distance, argument, or conflict, then you're not dealing with someone who shares your vision of life. And although it hurts to admit it, that's also a response. Sometimes we try to fit in with people who simply don't share our principles. And that's okay. It's part of growing up, maturing, and understanding who we truly are and where we want to go. Not everyone will walk beside you. Not everyone will understand your perspective on life. And not everyone will be ready for someone who acts with sincerity in a world accustomed to superficiality. Accepting that isn't losing. Accepting that is moving forward. Because when you know who you are and what values guide you, you also learn to recognize who should stay in your life and who shouldn't. I want you to reflect on this with me. Many women, and many men too, don't value themselves as they truly deserve. They expose themselves online without considering the consequences. They put their emotional, physical, and digital safety in the hands of platforms that don't always protect them. And that's not freedom. That's vulnerability in disguise. I'm not saying this to criticize. I'm saying it because it worries me to see so many people selling their dignity in exchange for likes or subscriptions. At Cowboy Chronicles, I'll always speak to you directly. Digital security matters. Your personal worth matters. Your integrity matters. Don't let a platform, a trend, or social pressure decide for you. Value your body, your name, and your dignity. Because at the end of the day, the only thing you truly have is your worth as a person. And that can't be bought, sold, or negotiated. Thanks for watching this episode. If you want more content where we speak the truth, subscribe to Cowboy Chronicles and share this video. See you on the next ride.